Hi everyone, it's Imogen. Welcome back to Colouring Kids. I'm going to be doing another colouring chat today, seeing as I'm off school now. It's Saturday the 20th of July and I'm just really happy that I'm off school. I've been fairly busy today, but I thought that I would do another colouring chat, seeing as they're quite popular, I think, and people enjoy watching them. So I'm going to be doing a Christmas in July colouring chat. I'm working on the reindeer in Fantastic Zoo. So I've basically done the main body of it. I just need to finish some bits off. So I'm going to do that on camera, and I've decided to save the polar bear for when it's actually Christmas because I love polar bears. But I'm going to show you a few of my recently completed pages because I'm not going to do all of them. And I'm not going to do all of them, I'll do a couple. But the reason for that is I'm going to be away when it's the July completed pages video, so I'm not going to be able to put that up. So I thought this could kind of supplement that for now, and I'll do a few pictures. And then I'll just do a big July and August one instead. So I hope that's okay. That video will be really long though, and it's going to be cool, that one, because obviously I would have been on holiday for those months. So, well, no, I'm obviously not going for that long, but because I'm off school. So I completed the buddy colour page with Lisa. I'm not sure if she's finished hers. Oops. I finished mine yesterday, and as you can see, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, actually. At first I wasn't too sure when I'd done the fairy because I knew I had lots to do, but I'm happy with how it turned out. So you will have, if you've watched the colouring chat, you will have seen me colouring some of the fairy, and I finished that, and then I did this pink colour which I don't usually use, but I did that a bit darker to match the pink on her. And then I did some lighter pinks there with some peach, and then the lighter purple to match the purple. You've got blue to match the blue, got the turquoise butterflies to match the turquoise, and then I went in with some greens just to even it out. And then I went in with a bit of pastel in the background around it, kind of just to show that, I know she's kind of got a halo around, well, not a halo, but a shine. And then I went over with Spectrum Noir clear glitter sparkle pen on her wings, and silver Uniball Signo silver gel pen on the leafy things and around it. Yeah, so then I've done kind of my star thingy. And then I've gone over with a silver hybrid metallic pen on the butterflies. They're much more shiny in real life. And then yeah, I've gone over with some clear glitter gel pen as well. So I'm really happy with this one. It didn't take long once I'd sussed out the colours that I was doing. I managed to get it done pretty quickly. And I really enjoyed doing that with Lisa. So Lisa, even if you haven't finished yours yet, I just want to thank you for doing this with me, because I have released my first picture in this now. Okay, I finished a whip in here, which was the Snowflake page, and I wasn't really sure about this one. I came back to it yesterday and I finished it, but I was maybe a quarter or almost halfway through, and it just wasn't really speaking to me, so I came back to it and I thought, you know what, I'll just finish it and then it's done. So this is probably one of my favourite snowflakes, but basically I've gone over mainly with blues, but then I've got a bit of pink, and then I've got the orange and yellow stars just for a bit of interest so that it doesn't get boring, just blue. And then I have gone over with many different glittery or accent pens. So I've got a Uniball Signo silver gel pen. I have a Pentel hybrid silver pen, glitter pen. I've got a clear glitter Jelly Roll Stardust pen. I think that's it But yeah, if you can see there, you might not be able to see very well. Ah, there you go, you can see now. So yeah, this was quite an easy one to do, and this was for Christmas in July as well. But I'm actually planning, since we're going to America, I kind of don't want to be doing Christmas in July stuff there. So I think I'm going to do something in the summer or spring section. So there are quite a few that I still want to do. So we will see. But yeah, there's that one. And then the flower year. So the one I'm currently working on is this daisy rectangle page, and I've been going at this for quite a few days. So what I'm thinking of doing is leaving this one or doing it when I'm watching TV or something, so it's not that big of a deal because it doesn't take much to concentrate for this. I'm thinking of doing that, but then mainly leaving it for the plane when we're going to America, just because I don't need that many colours and it's quite easy and therapeutic to do. So I think I'll probably leave this one or maybe start another one in here for the plane. Let me show you one more, because I don't want to show you all of them, because hang on, let me find one, because then you'll have nothing to look forward to with my completed pages video. Where is it? Oh, here we go. And here is the daisy that I did. So I did this daisy first here, and then I am now doing the rectangle. So the other good thing about this is that it will keep in the theme of the daisies, because there are daisies on this page. So say I finish this on the plane, I could just go straight to this and do more daisies. So yeah, we will see with that, but I'm happy with how this is turning out. And the Flower Year has been one of my books that I'm really loving, and I've recently, let me find it for you, I've recently decided in my colouring pages book to do a goals page. So this is in placement of this chart thing, because I found that I'm not colouring on all the flowers and I don't really need it. I can do this somewhere else. So anyway, for this is my July goals. So as you can see, I've already done the Flower Year 5 pages. 2 pages of those, I'm counting a double page spread as 2 pages. 2 pages were a whip, so, but I still finished it. As you can see, I did the Mein Spaziergang durch die Charlotte, and I did the snowflakes. I've almost finished the Fantastic Zoo. I did the buddy colour with Lisa. What I would like to do is complete my Momo Girl whip, either in the next couple of days or when I get back in August. A World of Flowers page, 2 100 Hugs pages. I'm not taking that to America, so that will have to be either before or after. And yeah, we will see how that goes. Obviously I'm going to colour other pages that aren't on this list, but this is just it's kind of an idea of what I would hope to get done, but I know I'm not going to get everything done because it's quite a lot. So yeah, I just want to reiterate, and I will say this I'm going to do a mini kind of update video thing, just saying everything you need to know before I go away. But I'm going away from the 24th of July to the 10th of August, so I will be away from that period of time and there won't be any videos. So if you see there's a lack of inactivity, that is why. Sorry. If you notice that there is a lack of no, I don't know what I'm saying. If there is inactivity, you know why. Yeah, so one other thing I did just quickly want to show you is, because of the luggage allowance and everything going to America, I can't take 2 or 3 pencil cases with me. Usually I would take 2. I took 2 to Spain, but I had a lot more luggage allowance last year. So I condensed my pencils into one case. So what I've done with this is my Prismacolor case, and I've put all my Prismacolors into their tin, and then I've transferred the pencils from the Prismacolors that I want to take back into here. So I've started with some Holbein greens and browns, because I use green and brown a lot, some kind of unusual colours, because lots of the other colours are kind of staple colours that I can find in other sets. So, and I don't want to be taking all of my Holbeins just because I you know, just in case something happened. So I've got just some greens and browns here, some nice ochre colours, and then I've got all of the pastel colours here. And then we come to here, and these are various Faber-Castell pencils that I've picked out. So we've got the classics, the ecos, and the Faber-Castell polychromos, and these are the ones that I think I probably will use. So they go all the way to here, and then we start the Prismacolors, and they go up to here, and then I've just got a few Supracolor pencils, a few greens of various, like the Staedtler and Stabilo, and then a couple of Derwent Artists. So what I'm planning to do, the reason I've done it in advance, is so that I can play around with this case and see if I've made the right choices in colours, and whether these are the ones that I need or whether I need to change any, because I don't want to be in America and realise, oh, I should have bought that colour. So I'm hoping this is the right thing, but I want to get used to just having these pencils to play with. So I'm going to see how that goes. Okay, so let's get started. I've been rambling on for 11 minutes already and I haven't done any colouring. Okay, move my books. Okay, as always guys, I'm going to tilt because it's easier for me to colour, and I hope it's not too much of a nuisance for you. Okay, let me just move slightly. Okay, I'm just going to bring that forward. So I'm going to do the, what's it called? The antler first, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm using. I'm just doing this for fun and for a chat. Just sharpen my pencils. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it in my last colour and chat. I know I've had another one that only went up a couple of days ago, but I figured, seeing as I'm off and I'm not going to have many videos up in the next 3 weeks, I thought, well, I will put it up. So I think I mentioned it, but I had a piano concert yesterday, so all of the pupils that I teach came over and they performed to their parents, which was really, really cool, and they were amazing. And I'm going to be starting lots of them on various exams, so some of them will be doing their prep tests, some of them will be doing grades, so that will be fun. And it gave them a really good opportunity, I think, to perform in front of people, and I think it's helped them with their confidence, and it went well. And me and my mum had gone into town last weekend and I'd bought them a pen each. They had music notes on them. I can't remember if I mentioned that to you, but I gave those to them as well, just to say well done for working so hard. And I hope they've enjoyed it. So yeah, that happened yesterday after I broke up from school, because I mentioned that we broke up earlier. We had a half day, and so I had a couple of hours before I had my lesson with one of my pupils, and then we had the concert a bit later on. So I've actually been fairly busy today. As I mentioned, I had to get up really, really early to have a haircut at 8 o'clock, because the hairdresser that we have is amazing and you can only get certain slots with her because she's very, very busy. So we did that, and I'm really pleased with how my hair looks. Sorry, I'm just grabbing this. So yeah, we did that, and we went fruit picking a couple of hours ago to get some raspberries for pudding tomorrow. And tonight, again, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, my mum is in one of the, so that basically there's this thing called rock choir, and there's loads of them around the UK, and my mum's involved in one of them, and they're performing tonight, and it's a big group of them, and I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't actually seen them perform before, and I think it's going to be really good. So that's quite late actually, it starts at 7:30, so I'm anticipating it's going to finish at about 10, and the place that we go to is probably about 20 minutes away, so I don't think I'm going to get to bed at a decent time tonight. And I'm missing Killing Eve, which is really sad, but I'm really happy that I'm seeing my mum perform, so I don't mind at all. And we can just catch up on Killing Eve. So I have already started packing. So obviously I've got my pencils in my case that you saw, and then I have a couple of other things. So I've got 2 of these Faber-Castell Joanna Basford pencil cases, because they were about £2.75 on clearance at Waterstones. So I got them at separate times, but I bought 2 in the end, and I'm taking both of them. So one of them is empty, which is good because I can put any current whip pencils in there, and then one of them is full with tools and things like that. So comment down below if you want to see my what I'm taking on holiday video, because I do usually do those, but I'm not sure how much you guys like them, so I'd like to have feedback from you and if you think it's a good idea. But I won't do it if you don't want to see it. Yeah, I've got that, and then I've got, what else have I got? Oh, I've got a couple of books I've got a book to write down what I will colour, just so that I can keep track, and then I've got my flower book to search them up and stuff like that. Okay, I'm just having a look at where we are. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get this all done on camera. You probably can't see what most of it is that I'm doing. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay. Sorry, I'm uploading a video and I need to check how it's doing. It's my Lake District vlog that I'm finally getting up. It's been a while, but there were just other videos that I prioritised over it, and now I've got the time to edit it all together. I decided to do it. If you can hear any music in the background, that's my dad in the kitchen. He's got the radio on. Okay, let me think what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the house next. Yeah, I'm sorry, you probably can hear. Okay. if you know my colour palette by now, I basically do everything the same just to make the pictures consistent. The only thing I don't think I'm going to do in this video is the pastel, because it will be a very long video if I do that. So I think I'm probably going to leave that out because I can do it separately. So when we were fruit picking, we then went into our village and I went bought my mum a good luck present. I got her, because she loves rabbits, and I got her a little rabbit statue, and it reminded me of Watership Down. So I got that for her and she really likes it. She's put it oh my gosh, sorry, I don't know how to speak today. She's put it on her dressing table. So I'm really happy she liked it, because obviously it can be hard buying for people when you don't know what they... Well, obviously I know what my mum likes, but sometimes she is quite particular over some things, so I'm really glad she did like it. Okay, so I'm just having a look at where I am and how much I've done and what I've got left to do. Sometimes these are really confusing and I lose my way with, you know, if I've got any tiny sections to do. Because some of these are really small and you wouldn't even notice they were there. See, I've just noticed one. The houses. Okay, so I think I've just got that to do now. I think I've probably done these wrong, but I don't think it matters. Let me just check. Oh no, okay, I've done it the way you do. Okay. I think I've finished colouring everything. Let's just go over that. Okay, yeah, I have. So, just going to put my pencils away. I'm just going to take a sip of my squash. Some apple and blackcurrant. Okay, and I need my tools. So this is the pencil case that I'm taking. And the only one, it's nice and easy. The only one I need is my white Uniball Signo. And this is the, I think it's 1 millimetre. So you probably know by now how I do this. It's a fairly simple thing to do, but I find it's really good for these sorts of videos because I don't have to think about what I'm colouring. So this is actually only the first page that I will have finished for July. I've just found that I'm really stuck on the flower year at the moment. And that's not to say that I don't love this book, because I absolutely do. So the books I'm taking to America are The Flower Year, Mein Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten. I still don't know how to pronounce that. What else have I got? I've got Fantastic Zoo. And the new Kami Studio book that I got, the colouring story book, because I want to do at least a couple of pages in there, so see if that's possible. and I think that's it. So I'm being good. I'm trying not to take too many books, but then again, I don't just want to take one and then get bored with it. Sorry. So that's why I'm not just taking one. And also, well, actually I shouldn't say that because she might be watching. Anyway, I got something for Auntie Lynn, so I need to bring one of my books so that we can all colour together. Auntie Lynn, if you're watching this, you heard nothing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. There's a lot of dots and things for this picture. Just trying to work out where I am. But I really like it with these pages because they're open to interpretation and you can kind of do whatever you want. This gel pen's working well today. Usually it skips, but it's not. And also some people were saying how they wanted to do a body colour with me, but they didn't have any of the books I mentioned, and I'm really sorry because, well, as I mentioned, I just don't want to buy a book for the sake of it if I don't like it, and I might only do one picture in it. So yeah, that's the same obviously for you. Don't feel that if you do want to do a body colour with me in a book, which I will repeat in a minute, then don't. If you have the book already, then great. Don't feel you have to get the book just for it. So the books that I would want to do a body colour in are the Flower Year, Fantastic Zoo, Mein Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten, and World of Flowers. Even though I'm not big on that at the moment, I'm happy to do one. So yeah, as I mentioned in my last video, if you'd like to do a body colour, then I'm open to doing one until the end of August, so just email me, and my email's always in the description below. My hand is at a really awkward position right now. Okay. I don't know how well my pastel is going to do now because there's a lot of space here, which is the bubbles. So we will see whether it works. I might just have to do pastel in certain places and then just leave others because I don't know if it will work. So I think I might just do it down here, up there a bit, so we will see. The last thing I want to do is just, which side do I want to do it on? Here. Oh. Okay, now it's working. Just go over that with white gel pen, and yeah, I think we're done. So that is the white gel pen done. This hasn't actually taken as long as I anticipated, so I think I will do the pastel background with you quickly. Right, so I'm just going to grab a few of my, oh my gosh, what's it called? See, I just forget what I'm talking about. Cotton pads even. Okay, I do have a few spare here. And I think for this one, I'm not really sure what colours I'm going to go for. Okay, I'm going to use both of my pastel sets. Sorry, you can't see any of this. I don't think. No, not really. Okay, so I'm going to go in first with a kind of ochre colour. Well, it's not really an ochre. It's more of a umber. So yeah, I'm just putting this on here. And then going over here. I don't really have any particular place that I put this on. I kind of just do it. And I got a bit of a lighter colour just to blend that in because it didn't go very well then. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go in with, got a peachy colour here. And I'll do one more space. Oops, I need to get rid of that. Okay, I'm finally going to go in with a slightly darker colour. But I'm going to go in fairly lightly. Okay, so that's done. The only other thing I need to do is get rid of that odd mark. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Oops, my tray has gone down. Bear with me. Okay. So, yeah, I just need to get rid of that weird mark that's just suddenly appeared. And I do like how the pastels turned out. I never really mind how it turns out, but it's not my greatest pastel background, but I mean, I'd say my first one's probably better. You can't really tell as much that it's there, whereas this one, I just find that it never blends in fully. It never looks, I don't know, maybe the oil from my finger will help. Yeah, it has kind of worked. Anyway, this is all finished now. I hope you enjoyed watching this Christmas in July video. Obviously, as you can see, I've now finished this page, so that's another one that I can tick off, and I'm really glad that I completed this whip because it was a whip for a while. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like and feel free to comment, and I will see you in my next video before I go away. Bye guys!